So, I'm seeing some stuff circulate on news, Bloomberg, on the AK-leg hashtag that the Biden administration is likely going to go ahead and greenlight this Willow project, this controversial resource development project up there on the north slope there. Trying to get the dog in the background there. But and I really think it's a sad decision, and it's not a timely decision either, because Joe Biden's like 80 years old, right? He's a grandpa, he's a great guy, Illinois senator, he's done a phenomenal job for our country as a senator. And, I'm not someone who's going to hate on Donald Trump or hate on Joe Biden in any shape or form. There's a tremendous amount of difficulty in terms of those leadership roles in government, whether you're a senator, whether you're a president, or even whether you're leading a company, a small or large business. ConocoPhillips, even the guys working at ConocoPhillips at the end of the day, I feel like I could go have a beer with them and talk about hunting, fishing, and adventure and the exploration aspects of Alaska and the tundra and the North Slope, and how precious and amazing and beautiful that area is. I think we have that common bond. The guys working in the oil development, we can see Jason Mackey this year in Iditarod. He works out there. He's a guy I worked with when I was 20, 19 years old, 18 years old in Alaska. In Juneau, he was the guy I was, punching in on the clock right next to him, and Ryan Reddington, both I worked with at that point. When we were fresh, we were young, we were full of enthusiasm. The mountains in Alaska, down in Juneau, working with the helicopter glacier sled dog tours from Linwood Fiedler, and just the breathtaking beauty of Southeast Alaska with the whales, taking a hike on our days off, seeing a black bear foraging for blueberries, going fishing for salmon. It was the epic, picturesque, the Alaska we want our future generations also have a chance to experience, I think, is what I want to underline in terms of a bullet point with this quick, video I'm making here today. So, I'm not crying if he green lights the Willow project, but I'm also certainly not celebrating. I think the task ahead, I guess what I'm trying to say when I'm talking about how Joe Biden's sort of an older guy, and he's making this decision. We have this younger generation, the kids younger than me, when we're looking at like the junior Iditarod mushers, they're the ones who are going to inherit this responsibility when they drill the Willow project, and in 20, 30 years, that those oil wells, that area is not producing as much. They're the ones who have that thing ahead of them, just like my generation too. We have a responsibility. We have a difficult task, a challenge ahead of us. This is just a temporary stopgap on the larger issue on our consumer habits.